Here we go, guys. The dev has been updated one more time. And I have more news. It's not only that the dev was updated, but they are extending the dev server until the 6th of November. Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, next week. So what I was saying about the 5th being the patch drop is completely wrong. Don't mind that. But the thing is, yeah, a lot of vehicles needed to be added. There were some problems over here and there. The patch, it felt like it wasn't really ready. So, like, thank you, Gaijin, for actually taking more time to properly fix everything and add everything that they wanted. Remember, guys, this is one of the smaller updates compared to the December update, at least. And you will see the size of this thing. It's kind of nuts, right? So, yeah, dev is still open. It was updated, and it's going to go until the 6th, okay? First things first, guys, let's show to you guys the new vehicles, because we have, if I'm not mistaken, 4 new vehicles. Yes, the first one is this thing, the Su-22 M4 from the WTD-61 Squadron. So this is basically the test squadron or something similar to that to the Germans, and yeah, guys, they added an Su-22 that is premium for you. So it is pretty much the same good old Su-22 M4 that we already know and love, you know. I gotta be honest, it is pretty much the aircraft that you already have here, okay? I don't think it's different by any means apart from this skin. So let me just show to you guys the actual aircraft in the game, but it is basically the same, okay? So I mean, is it the best, like, premium aircraft ever? Maybe not, but it is a good aircraft. It's not a bad aircraft, okay? It's not something that you will, like, feel that it's a bad aircraft and it's not really worth it. It might be worth to buy. It's just that you gotta like Su-17s, Su-22s, right? They are not the greatest thing ever for the average player. They are difficult to fly sometimes in a fighter configuration, okay? Because there are aircraft that are quite heavy and they like to use the wings to actually be able to turn. But even then, they are quite heavy. The good part is that you have a lot of flares with them. So very, very cool. And you do have some very interesting you know, weapon system. So not gonna waste too much time on this aircraft because it's basically the same aircraft, but it is the first one that they added as a premium for the Germans. So it is right here, as you see. It is the same BR, and yeah, it has the same countermeasures even. So it's pretty much the same aircraft, just a copy paste as a premium for you to buy with a different skin. So yeah, then we go for the tasty stuff, the good stuff. The Mirage 2000 DRMV is here, boys. It's kind of weird, the loadouts, but yeah, it is finally here. I think it's still very much work in progress, okay? People are saying that the radar is the different one and stuff. But guys, it's the dev server, obviously, so some stuff will be wrong, okay? So just don't mind some of these stuff. Just remember that it is, you know, work in progress, okay? The reflections are really weird there, back there. But yeah, we have the anniversary thing back there as well, which is pretty cool. And on the hangar. And yeah, let's take a look on the loadouts. Because remember, this aircraft is supposed to be very, very, very similar to the you know, the normal Mirage 2000D, because it's an upgrade to it. But the main thing is the loadout. So here we have the modifications. You can pause it and take a look. But especially this. So look at it, boys. This is the weird part that a lot of people are complaining. There are some people that are saying that the Mika EM was never used by this, but it is getting the Mika EM for now in the dev server on the very least. Yeah, no Mika IR, okay? No Mika IR. Like I said, it's not gonna get the Mika IR because it's just too powerful right now for the game. But it does have the magics. If you want to take magics, it has a weird different loadout. You cannot take magics on this pylon over here in the middle, so you are kind of obliged to take 3 or 4 Mikas if you want to take a cannon here. and then you take the magics. If you want to take magics, it's only in these payload, in these pylons, okay? So I think it's okay, because I would still take 2 magic tools, they're pretty good. But then we go to the air to ground, where things shine. I think there are some like loadouts missing over here, but we have some good ones, like the GBU-49, guys. Yeah, the GBU-49 is the new laser GPS guided bomb, you know, which is basically a JDAM mixed with the GBU-12 paveway. It's the advanced paveway that we have in the Tornado GR4 and some others that we received that. So very, very cool to have that. Of course, we have the good old AS-30L. The Nords you can take in some very interesting payloads like this. No cannon, but then you have, I mean, 3 guided bombs. You have the Damocles pod over here, and then you have the AS-30 and 2 Mikas back there, which are kind of weird, but and 2 magic. So very good aircraft if it remains with this. This is kind of bugged still, you know, work in progress, as I said, but it can take the PGMs as well, along with guns and stuff. So yeah, very cool. So let's fly the aircraft a little bit with some payloads and then without some payloads, but I still believe that it's very much work in progress over here, guys, okay? Has the same countermeasure pods, everything. So yeah, it's not a unique aircraft, I gotta say. It's just a modernization of an existing aircraft, so just don't mind that. We don't have the cockpit. We have our external module, like, really, really well made, I think, but in the internals it's not ready yet. So let's take off. Oh, that's cool. The little things there. That's very cool. So we have a MAL system like any other Mirage 2000, which is pretty good. We do have the normal radar over here. This is the RDY. Some people are saying that it's the wrong radar. I don't remember, honestly. I have to check, but still, it is, you know, same aircraft that we already know and love. Okay, we have the magics, of course. We have a helmet. We have our beloved Mika as well that you can fire. Fox 3 missile, you know, all the good stuff is there. And then, of course, we have some bombs and stuff. The only difference over here for now on bombs and stuff is the GBU-49. So the GBU-49, guys, it is the new bomb that it's basically GPS guided and laser guided. So you can just not turn on the laser, and the bombs will still guide themselves to the target, or try to. I mean, I overshot by a long mile that one. Yeah. The other one hit it. I just overshot a lot, but you get the idea, right? You can guide them by GPS and laser, technically. I don't know if they are ready yet. Let me check. Let's see. I don't think they are ready. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, they're asking for a laser, so I don't think they are ready, but they are advanced paveways that can be guided by GPS in real life, so you should expect that as well, okay, guys? Everything else is pretty much a Mirage 2000D. Don't expect anything too different. I love these new effects for afterburners. I'm doing a video about it, so yeah, very, very cool. Let's take a look on the second edition of a Mirage. Yes, guys, there is another Mirage. Let's take a look. So, yeah, why are we in China? Well, guys, there's something new over here. What is this? A Mirage 2005 EI is finally added to the Chinese tech tree after I thought it was going to be added in the last patch. I think it was in my predictions, right? It's finally here for the Chinese tech tree. It's not fully ready yet, as you see. Of course, no textures and stuff, and that's the type of thing that I was talking about. These aircraft, they're not really ready, you know, there are a lot of bugs and stuff. The interesting part about this aircraft is that it is pretty much the same aircraft as we have in the French tech tree, you know, same aircraft pretty much. The main difference, guys, just like in real life, this thing doesn't have air-to-ground equipment. So yes, the Taiwanese Air Force never used this thing in an air-to-ground capability, only air-to-air. It's an interceptor, basically, right? So let's see if it doesn't crash the game. No, it didn't crash the game. I thought it was going to crash the game. So no textures, but the aircraft itself is the same as the no cockpit as well as the Mirage 5F of the French tech tree, right? So it is the same aircraft, very, very similar, just without the air-to-ground equipment. You still have the MALs, you still have the countermeasures and stuff, which is pretty good. So yeah, another aircraft that I think was long awaited by the to be added to the Chinese tech tree, right? So it is pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. It is an aircraft that they do still believe they use them. The Mika might be sometimes a very different missile from other missiles in the game, because it is probably the best dogfighting radar missile in the game, but at the same time it doesn't have a lot of range compared to some of the other missiles like the M120 and stuff. But you still have 6 of them together with 2 magics, so it is a very, very good loadout. Where is the target? Jesus Christ. There. And of course we still have our beloved HMD, or our helmet mounted sight, that can help you launch in off-board shooting with the magics and everything, and the radar and everything, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what this aircraft is. Remember, again, no air to ground, okay? It's just an interceptor that will probably receive Taiwanese skin, right? So let's keep it going. More stuff to show. I gotta say, just, it's kind of weird. Like, it's below the J10. I still think that the J10 is just in the wrong place over here. This is the Taiwanese kind of line over here. Why the J10 is here? Doesn't make much sense, Gaijin, I gotta say. I mean, it would make more sense to have between the JF or no, I mean, the J11s, or maybe a side thing, or I don't know, a new line. I don't know. But this is just a very weird position to have this aircraft. And we have one more vehicle that is a little bit less, I mean, awaited, I guess. But yeah, USS Bagley, I think that's how I pronounce it. A Bagley class destroyer, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's it, right? Again, I'm just you guys keep correcting me on the ships. It's just that I have no idea about anything almost for World War II or prior ships, right? I'm really stupid on those scenarios, right? So yeah, on Cold War submarines and stuff like that, I love it. I know some things, but ships, old ships like this, I have no idea. So yeah, it is a new ship over here. Just gonna show the modifications. Semi-armor piercing, good old torpedoes, time fused, right? Special ammunition, special common shell. Yeah, again, I have no idea what I'm reading over here, but yeah. This is the new ship, just to show to you guys, okay? Then we have some things that I found that are changed from yesterday, okay? For example, the F-15I here has the cockpit. Finally, the cockpit. I don't think it's ready, but it has the cockpit, as you see. So the color scheme is a bit different than the American one. The American one uses more grayish kind of colors, right? And this is more like black or something like that. So a little bit different. The cockpit itself is still missing some features, like, for example, the HUD. The HUD is still just a zoomed in F-15C, if I'm not mistaken, and it should be a different HUD. I think, could be wrong, but still. And then all the things that we're working already on the other F-15. I'm doing a dogfighting video about this aircraft, okay? So yeah, it's pretty good. It can beat everything, almost. A flunker, maybe not, but yeah, some other things in the dogfight. But yeah, the OSA got finally its missiles in the model over here, so they are finishing up with some cool touches like this. So very cool. So now the missiles are here. They are clipping a little bit over here. So if you are seeing this, Gaijin, I'm gonna leave the feedback as well. But yeah, the wings, I think they're just clipping there of the missile. It's just, yeah, you can see it, right? It's too much to the left over here. It needs to be a little bit more to the right over there. See, there, the missiles are all attached to the left over here. Too much on to the left. So kind of a funny little thing, but they are work in progress, right? Work in progress. Another thing for Germany, guys, the Asta got updated. Yes, the Asta. Why did the Asta got updated? Well, guys, we have a new weapon. The GBU-54B is here. Only for the Asta for now, but This is an interesting bomb, guys. This is the laser JDAM, the LJDAM. And this is an interesting bomb because it is guided by GPS and by laser in its final correction. We're gonna test it out if it's working or not. I have no idea if it is, but I mean, it's getting added at least, so if it's not like properly implemented yet, it will get implemented soon. So those are it. You know, you can see that it's a JDAM, but it has something on the nose there. So we're gonna try to use it. Let's see, short. Okay, let's just do this without a laser and see if the bomb guides itself. It's guiding, okay. It took a while to start guiding, and I don't have the laser there. So yeah, as you see, it is working as a JDAM, okay, that's good. It means that the GPS guidance system is working. But what about if we do a lasing system? So we're gonna fire on one place, and then we're gonna change targets using the laser to see if it actually updates the position, meaning that you can actually use it to you know, get a moving target kill. So we're gonna drop. It was right there that I shot. I'm gonna change targets and turn it on the laser. Let's see. No, it's not fully modeled yet. Not fully modeled yet. So in real life, when you turn on the laser and stuff, and it identifies the laser and codes and everything, it will go to the other target or a moving target or whatever. But this is how it's going to be. It's basically the GBU-49s, right? A laser guided, GPS guided bomb at the same time. So the best of both worlds, you know. And yeah, just a very interesting bomb. Not fully modeled yet, but this is how it will probably be when it's added, okay? So very, very cool. I like that. Really cool. By the way, people are really mad about the Mirage 1000D RMV having Mika EMs, but yeah, probably will be fixed. I hope so. If it's wrong, not gonna get too much into it because I don't have reliable sources that will claim that it has or not the Mika EM. But yeah, the final thing, I think, I'm just gonna check after this, but the Tornado GR4 kind of got updated, so the RWR, it's working now. It's kind of bugged there a little bit, but it shows basically the list, I think, of targets and stuff. And here we have the HMS of the vehicle, the HMD, right, which is a little bit different than the other one. So there we go, the good old Brimstone. And yeah, another thing that I just realized is that the AV8S Matador, the new Harrier for the Japanese as a TIE vehicle, now actually has the AIM-9P instead of the G, which is the actual missile that they used. I was kind of confused with this missile, actually, with the G variant, because I never thought that they used that, but yeah, it was fixed now. The AIM-9Ps are here, so it will be a Harrier with AIM-9Ps. A little bit of a difference here and there to actually make it worth for you to buy if you want to, right? And I think that's it, guys. I might be missing something. If I find anything that it's interesting enough, I will be posting today. If I don't find anything, I will be probably posting the next couple of days, because for sure, guys, I guarantee to you that the dev will continue to be updated in the upcoming days and the upcoming week, basically, right? So just think about that, okay? So I will be covering in other patches if they find anything else, or if I find anything else, okay? So I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Always helps a lot immensely. Thank you for all the support, guys. We are almost getting to the 50K. I mean, almost, kind of, right? I mean, 41,000 subscribers, so thank you all, and let's continue going, man. Let's get to the 50K as soon as we can. Thank you all for the support. I'm always trying to improve the content and stuff, so always leave your feedback on the comments as well. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye. See ya.